KOMO weather-worn day, Snoqualmie Falls came roaring to life today. The National Weather Service says the waterfall is the deepest it's been in 10 years, and there's more rain on the way. A second surge of an atmospheric river is expected to reach our shores later tonight. Nearly 24 rivers are under flood warnings as entire communities brace for the worst. Good evening, I'm Mary Nam.
And I'm Preston Phillips. After last night's downpour, roadways are swamped, cars submerged, and school districts had to cancel class. Tonight we have crews spread out across the region.
We begin with KOMO's Joel Barino live in Lewis County with a look at what the community is going through. Joel?
Mary and Preston, I've been speaking to people today who say they went to bed and the rivers were essentially fine, and then they woke up today and they were approaching flood stage and threatening property in all directions. And they tell me they are especially worried about what the next round of storms may bring. Road closure signs are there for a reason, especially when extreme storms drive up river levels. This is a case throughout Lewis County. The drivers of these vehicles had to abandon them.
It was dry yesterday. This all happened overnight.
Rich Hensman and his family are facing a stark reality in Chehalis, where the river surged through their property and began inching upward toward their home.
The Chehalis River currently runs through my backyard. You can see the water flowing through the back of my property.
Flooding across Lewis County forced the closure of major roads and several schools, and the worst may not be over.
Just lots of water over the roadway. Not a lot of people have been out and about.
The next storm front is forecast to cause rivers to rise again around Lewis County, and the increase could push some to flood stage.
But right now I've been checking the river levels. Everybody's, worried. I'm kind of a little stressed to myself.
There have also been a limited number of precautionary evacuations near some of the most impacted zones. And while these trapped cars get towed out, people are preemptively moving their vehicles to higher ground to avoid getting them damaged.
The end of the road that we live on, it was pretty flooded this morning, and so I'm going to go pick up my daughter early from school, and we're just going to hunker down at home for a while.
Interstate 5 remains open, but there are spots where the water has come nearly to the shoulders, and more heavy rain could be the difference.
But what's so bad is when it goes across that freeway.
It's pretty crazy. This property right here is usually dry, like I say, 11 and a half months out of the year. And right now, we're looking at 8-10 feet of water on most of it. Yeah, we have seen clear signs that the floodwaters have been receding late this afternoon, but that relief could be short-lived. The Lewis County Emergency Management, they are monitoring for this next incoming storm and the predicted resurgence of river levels and any impacts that may bring. Reporting live, Joel Marino, KOMO News.
Joel, thank you. In Snohomish County, flooding from the Skykomish and Snohomish rivers has closed roads and flooded farmlands around Monroe. The Snohomish County Fairground stables have opened up for emergency livestock housing. County emergency crews say they are prepared.
I think we're prepared. We've seen it in the past, as recently as 2009. Yep. We're bringing in extra trained personnel to staff our boat, and Snohomish County DM is going to staff the Emergency Operations Center.
The mayor of Snohomish, meantime, has issued an emergency proclamation because of flooding. The National Weather Service says the Snohomish River has reached just over 27 feet. That's flood stage 3. Forecasts show the river will crest near 33.3 feet. On Thursday, the town has installed a self-serve sandbag location at the front of the Carnegie Building on Cedar Avenue. They say residents should bring their own shovels and gloves.
Snohomish County Fire District 4 is warning people to pay attention to road closure signs. They posted this drone video of a rescue in Snohomish. This is along Old Snohomish Monroe Road, which runs parallel to the Snohomish River, not far from Stalker Fields. Officials say you may think you can make it through the water, but it's deeper than it looks.
Wow, that is really deep. Let's get straight over to Chief Meteorologist Shannon O'Donnell, who's tracking this incoming round of relentless rain.
That is the case, Preston, and I fear that that water will get even higher in all of those locations because here comes round 2. We're barely recovering from round 1. In fact, some of the rivers still cresting from round 1, and the second round starting to push in as we speak. It will be in periods of moderate to heavy rain overnight through Wednesday. That is that second part of the atmospheric river-driven storm. Still some lingering showers on Thursday before we're trying for drying, just barely by the end of the week on Friday and Saturday. Rain picks right back up again, along with warm air all over again on Sunday. Look at the warm, wet air on the way in tonight. It is another one of those atmospheric rivers, the Pineapple Express variety, because it reaches deep into the subtropics around latitude 20 and pulls all of that warm, subtropically rooted air on up to latitude 47. So here it comes. Look at the increasing rain at the coast starting to fill into Puget Sound. It will be another long, wet night here around western Washington. Already raining in many of the flooded areas, including near Puyallup, Maple Valley, and back into Auburn and Algona Pacific. As such, an overall flood watch for much of the Northwest, including all of western Washington. That just means that flooding is possible, but where flooding is already happening, that's where you see the bright green shades here. Many of our rivers, nearly 24, in fact, here in the Northwest today under a flood warning. That means the flooding is imminent and already happening, but a good half dozen or more experiencing major flooding, and these aren't even the highest crest today. We are going to crest at an even higher level on most of our waterways on Thursday because of the second round. Also, another round of gusty winds tonight. A wind advisory from the coast to the interior of Puget Sound. Southwesterly blasts 20 to 40, even 45 miles per hour. Because the ground is getting very saturated, we could see some trees coming down because they just can't hang on there as the ground gets so waterlogged. Increasing rain, gusty winds, and here's the key. Look at the temperatures as we head toward midnight. They are going up instead of down, just a hallmark of an atmospheric river there from the subtropics. We'll talk more about the river flooding and where we're going as we head toward the weekend, too, in just a couple of minutes.
All right, thanks, Shannon. King County has also declared an emergency due to rising rivers. Overnight, the Snoqualmie River reached a flood phase 3. A portion of State Route 203 was closed for much of the day between Falls City and Carnation because of the flooding. It just reopened about 2 hours ago. With more flooding expected in the coming days, it could close again. And while Carnation is a community with a lot of experience dealing with extreme weather events, city leaders are urging people not to take any chances and not to attempt driving around road closure signs.
With that major flooding along the Snoqualmie River, roads that are closed that lead to homes and feed into state highways. Meteorologist Stella Sun joins us live at the KOMO 4 traffic tracker in Carnation with the growing impacts of these road closures. Stella?
Mary, and we are stopped, and that's because we are encountering a road closure right now. We are just off of Northeast Tolt Hill Road, where overflowing river water, it is jumping the banks, and it is forcing several road closures here in the Snoqualmie Valley. Now, right now, Northeast Tolt Hill Road between State Route 203 to West Snoqualmie River Road, Northeast, that remains shut down. We actually spoke with a homeowner who lives along State Route 203, and this is what she had to say about the rising floodwaters.
This has been recertified as a floodplain. Our house is in a 500-year floodplain, which means it has a 0.2% chance of flooding. The property, starting at the patio and back, is in a 100-year floodplain. And so it's pretty big.
Yeah, homeowners certainly feeling the impacts. Now, other busy roads in the Snoqualmie Valley that remain closed include Neal Road Southeast from State Route 203. Now, back out here live, there are a number of road closures, and the list possibly could be growing here as round 2 of this atmospheric river brings its second punch to our region, making the rivers overflow even more so. We're going to continue to track all of the road closures, and we'll bring you more updates at KOMO News at 6 p.m.
Stella, see you at 6. Thank you. Tonight, eastbound I-90 is back open near North Bend after a mudslide. You can see the mess crews had to clean up this morning. The slide happened sometime around midnight. There are no reports of any injuries. The closure snarled overnight traffic and some of the morning commute. Workers had the road back open around 5:45 this morning.
Now, this afternoon, Mary spoke with David Rosbach with WashDOT. He says crews are prepared to help, and drivers do bear some responsibility to check the weather before they get behind the wheel.
It is important that drivers also know the conditions before they hit the roads. We have a number of resources for them. Our WashDOT app shows real-time updates. Our map shows updates as well, so that they know if we have road closures, what's going on. They also can follow our social media accounts where we have updates about road closures and lane closures.
And from the KOMO 4 drone, you can see tow truck drivers taking away vehicles that got stuck in floodwaters on State Route 162 in Ording. This is along the Carbon River, one of many that has hit major flood status. The Pierce County Sheriff's Office says this should serve as a warning to all drivers. And keep in mind, just 12 inches of water can carry away most cars. 2 feet of rushing water can sweep away an SUV or a truck.
Flooding is expected in areas along the White River and Pacific. Residents we talked to say they have been preparing for this. After catastrophic floods more than a decade ago, pumps and barriers were put in to help keep water from the White River away from these homes. The city of Pacific is setting up an emergency shelter at City Hall and contacting organizations like the Red Cross and neighboring communities for possible backup shelters if needed. An emergency shelter is also opening in Linwood tonight. It's run by Volunteers of America, Western Washington. The shelter is located at Maple Park Church. Check-in is between 7 and 9 this evening. No one will be admitted after 9 p.m. and there are no walk-ups. People can be picked up and brought to the shelter at 7 p.m. at Linwood City Hall, James Village on 196th Street Southwest at 7:10 p.m. and Value Village on Highway 99 at 7:25.
And that brings us to our KOMO Pulse poll. You can scan the QR code there on your screen to participate. Tonight we're asking, do you think local governments do enough to minimize the impact of flooding? This is a live look at the results. You can see right now, majority of people here, 61% say no, 39% say yes. Again, if you'd like to weigh in, just scan the QR code there on your screen. That'll take you directly to the story on KOMOnews.com.
You can download the KOMO News app to track this story while on the go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be tracking the latest on the KOMO News app and post extended interviews and complete video on the YouTube channel. Developing now, traffic is slowly moving across the Hood Canal Bridge after a dump truck crash. These are pictures from the state DOT. This crash happened at the west side of the Hood Canal Bridge at Paradise Bay Road. Crews are working to remove the dump truck right now. Right now, traffic is alternating across the bridge one direction at a time. No word on any injuries or when the bridge will fully reopen.